5-year-old called Bradley. George is 9, and I have a little boy called Sam who's 3. George has very complex needs and needs 24-hour care. George can be well one day and very poorly the next, so we as a family work on a day-to-day basis. Family life is very hard. George likes to be a part of the family and do what everybody else is doing. We all like to go out on bikes. Unfortunately, George hasn't been able to do that. So we're looking for a trike which costs £2,206. We were struggling to meet the needs of finding him something that we could afford. George's circulation is not very good, so he has to be kept warm. He's always got cold hands and feet, so the heating is sort of our priority, and it's very hard to keep up with the bills and things.
Turn2us aims to help people in financial need access the money available to them through welfare benefits, charitable grants and other financial help. Turn2us is part of the charity Elizabeth Fincare. Turn2us aims to bring together in one place an easy-to-use benefits checker and grant search, which gives access to over 3,500 charitable funds. And we bring that in one place. That's through our comprehensive, accessible website and also through our free phone helpline. Turn2us is working collaboratively with a number of organisations, such as Homestart. Homestart is a really good example. It's the UK's leading family support organisation that works through its trained parent volunteers to support people in their own homes.
As a whole family, they're struggling both financially and emotionally as well. So it was identified that she could use support. I learnt about the services of Turn2us through my Homestart coordinator. I hate computers and I'm not computer literate, but it's so easy to use and it just is so self-explanatory. You can't go wrong.
We've heard from mums like Andrea, where for them it's really important that they find money that brings their family together as a unit, that they find money that helps them to keep their homes warm. For many families or for many individuals, it may be the difference between 3 square meals and 2 square meals. So we really do want to work as closely as you can with the organisations who support those individuals in financial need.
On my first visit to meet Andrea, we looked specifically at the benefits checker because although her husband works, she has her severely disabled child and things are very expensive, as you can imagine. Then we went through the grants search because obviously that's open to absolutely anybody, and again there's an awful lot of money out there. It's just a case of keep finding it.
I've never had anybody come into the house and sit and go through charities, funds, benefits. I've never had that. In the 9 years that we've struggled, we were able to identify what we were looking for, literally type that into the computer, and it would come up with the charities and the funds that were available for help. Sue was actually able to apply there and then, rather than having to sit and draft letters up to lots of different charities. It's kept on the computer and you can just literally go through all the charities and it's done so much quicker and easier and a lot less hassle for the family. It's not a spider.
I think Andrea's a really good example of the sort of person that Turn2us really aims to support, and that is because many people in financial need really aren't aware of the money that's available to them. In fact, billions of pounds goes unclaimed in welfare benefits and millions of pounds in charitable funds are available. Those individuals really need the support of volunteers like Sue to help them navigate their way to where that help and support is available, but also take them through the steps that are needed to find it and access it.
Sam, come up the way. That's a mouse, that's right. The first 2 charities that we applied for, the first one came back with £400 for the heating, which was absolutely fantastic, and the second one was £200 towards George's trike.
But when I heard that Andrea had got some funding, I thought fab, because it's just a fantastic feeling. I'd recommend anybody to use the Turn2us programme.
£400 is a lot of money, so it was a big weight off our mind. We have to save weekly for our heating. So it was like, you know, me and my husband were just absolutely ecstatic with £400 for our heating. And, you know, the same with the £200 for his bike. It all, you know, it all adds up, and it was just absolutely fantastic that we were, you know, getting on our way. It was one of the first 2 charities that we applied for, and it just gives you that great, you know, big oomph that, yeah, you know, things are going our way sort of thing, and we're, you know, we are getting some help.